jobs behind to spend more time at home. And if you're on social media in any capacity, you've likely seen some version of this kind of post. It's a mom selling a product or service that you have to buy through her as a consultant. Now, you may think it's annoying, but as we found out, it is working for both the moms and the million-dollar companies behind it.
Vicki, how's that?
We found out pretty early.
See? Much better.
That 6-year-old Penelope Barta isn't camera shy. A sweet afternoon playing princess in heels.
There's a lot of dress up in this world, for sure.
These are the kind of moments Amanda Barta would miss if she hadn't quit her job last month.
Oh, okay. So life right now is crazy. Life right now is crazy because I'm so not used to it. Like neck time.
For 18 years, Barta worked as a CPA, but after the birth of her daughter, Penelope,
I was working 60, 70 hours a week, and it was, honestly, everything was a struggle. I felt like I was in a daily turmoil of just rushing to get home so I could spend 2 hours a day with her.
It got even harder for Barta and her husband after the birth of their second daughter, Amelia.
And I honestly never felt like I was present.
Then, 2 years ago, some friends began selling skincare products by Rodan & Fields, the doctors behind the popular infomercial line Proactive. At first, Barta says she was skeptical, but she needed the extra money, so she signed up and became what's called a consultant.
I understood the business model, I understood it was a business from day one, so I worked it like a business from day one. And so I was able to make money right from the get-go.
She says she eventually made so much money with Rodan & Fields, her paychecks surpassed her CPA salary. So Barta quit her office job to work from home.
I do spend probably about 20 hours a week doing it, but when I look at the return, I'm like, it's 20 hours a week. I'm making just as much as I was there, if not more. And that will just continue to grow.
Here's how multi-level marketing strategies work. There's no mall or store. You buy the product directly from a person. That person makes a small commission, but the real money is made by recruiting people to your team, so you get a cut of their sales as well.
So my team right now has about 250 consultants on it.
So here's where you may start to think, wait, this sounds like a pyramid scheme. But if a product or service sold turns a profit, then it's considered multi-level marketing or direct sales, not a pyramid scheme. Now, this type of concept has been around for a long time. It just used to be that people went door to door. Now, the majority of business is done on one of these, on Facebook or Instagram. It's a new way of selling called social commerce. According to the Direct Selling Association, 15.6 million people did direct sales in 2006. Fast forward to 2016, that number jumps to 20.5 million, a steady increase each year. The biggest age group, women, ages 35 to 44, followed closely by women 44 to 54 years old. They're working for companies like Avon, Amway, Herbalife, Tupperware, Advocare, Sensi, Beachbody, and Plexus. And in a time when stores and malls are constantly closing, this may be the new way to do business.
By far and large, I would say more than 90% of my business comes through Facebook and social media.
We post them each week for sale, and once it's gone, it's gone. So if you see it on Sunday, you can't wait till Tuesday.
Mackenzie Tucker is a LuLaRoe consultant on wheels.
And they only make a set number in each pattern.
LuLaRoe, a direct sales clothing company started by a stay-at-home mom, did $1 billion worth of sales in 2016. Unlike Rodan & Fields, you have to buy the inventory, around $5,000 to get started.
You don't just magically start selling things. You have to hustle, and before I planned a trip across the country, I called everybody I knew and I said, hey, I'm coming, we've got this truck. It's a lot of fun, you'll love the clothes, do you want to have a party,
Before LuLaRoe, Tucker was working a job as far from sales as you can imagine.
I have a college degree in animal science, and I taught at Oklahoma State at the vet school there.
A professor, a CPA.
All right, love bug.
Call them entrepreneurs or momtrepreneurs.
What should we do this afternoon? Pool?
Driving the white Lexus paid for by Rodan & Fields, Barta heads to pick up her youngest daughter from preschool before she'll go home to make dinner and maybe sell some products on social media.
And little Minnie Mouse ears. So that is number 12.
These kind of companies are changing the way we buy and sell goods while changing the way millions of families function.
I feel very present. I do.
One special moment.
This is my cookie.
Yes.
At a time.
Okay.
Chris Betts, KVU News. Now, we are not endorsing these companies, just giving you a list of some of the companies that these women use. And I had to ask both consultants the question that we have all wondered: how much money do you actually make? Now, both of them told me that they can't say. Turns out it's a rule when you're a consultant that you cannot disclose your income since it varies so much. But Rodan and Fields does disclose on their website that only 0.5% of consultants made more than $50,000 a year in 2016. The RTX convention in downtown is